Do you find it easy to lose weight, but hard to keep it off? Stay with us, we're going to share with you the best weight loss strategies that last.
For the best weight loss strategies, meal plans, diet plans, workout routines, and accountability, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to be notified each Wednesday when a new video posts.
If you're tired of yo-yoing, bouncing from plan to plan, settling on a weight loss that you're like, oh, this is okay, stay with us, and at the end of this video, we're gonna share with you weight loss secrets that last.
When you're trying to lose weight, a lot of times people jump right into it with 2 feet before mapping out what it really takes for successful long-term weight loss results. We at EC, drum roll please, we use 3 pillars: fitness, nutrition, and accountability to make sure your results last.
For you to have success, you truly do have to have all 3. Do you remember what they are? Fitness, nutrition, accountability? You need to have it mapped out in front of you, so that way, when life throws you curveballs, it won't squander your weight loss journey.
A very common motivational quote is by a very wise man, Benjamin Franklin. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And I couldn't put it any better way. I can't think of anything that I've executed well that didn't take planning and prep work to make sure it was a huge success. So let us show you the best weight loss strategies for successful results. But first, comment below and let us know where you personally get stuck. Is it with the fitness, the nutrition, or the accountability part of weight loss?
So for the 3 pillars, each one of them, you're gonna wanna ask yourself the 5 W's. Who, what, when, where, why.
So for fitness, the first W, who? Who are you gonna do this with? Are you gonna go after it alone? Are you gonna do it with a significant other, your son, daughter, your neighbor, a friend? Just know that you take responsibility for your results. And this just means that if you're at the gym and they decide to stand you up, that doesn't mean that you can leave without getting your workout on. So there's a reason why you personally got started and why it was important to you. So make sure that you take responsibility for your own weight loss journey and don't allow them to derail your progress.
Moving along, next one is what? What type of budget do you have for this journey? Are you gonna make a little small space at home? Are you gonna join a gym? Are you gonna start taking some classes? Are you gonna hire a trainer? Those are the type of questions you need to start asking yourself.
Where? You need to narrow your options by doing a little research first. You wanna make sure that it's close so that way it's convenient. You don't just go to this person one time on a monthly basis. No, you're gonna be going there 3 to 5 times a week. So you wanna make sure that it's close. So do your research, make sure that it's in your backyard. And just know, workout places are a dime a dozen. So you really need to make sure and do your homework about their reviews. Do they have great reviews? You're gonna be getting up close and personal with these people. So you wanna make sure that it's gonna be a good fit. And lastly, for where, do you want to go to a big box or is that just too intimidating for you? Do you want to go to boot camps or do you feel like you need more accountability than that? Or maybe you feel like small group or a more private setting would be perfect. Then you need to research your personal training studios. But again, make sure that they're close and local to you.
When? We're at when? When is this all gonna happen? Besides now. So you made the decision. Now's the when, but now when during the day. So you need to be consistent with your workouts. So you need to choose it, whether it's gonna be morning, evening, or afternoon. So if you know that your work schedule's crazy and you never know when you're gonna end at work, then don't plan to do it after work. Do it in the morning before work. Sometimes it stinks getting on a new schedule, but you just gotta do what you gotta do. This is your lifestyle. This is the decision you made. You're not a morning person. I don't wanna wake up in the morning. I know that I will be out of work consistently at a certain time. Then choose the evening. You can do this. You just gotta make that decision, commit to it, make it happen. I know personally, I've tried it every different way. I'm not an afternooning or an evening person. So I have to get it done before everybody gets up, actually. So I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, train at 4, prepping for helping to change people's lives here at our facility. So my win is 4 a.m. But I feel great the rest of the day. I'm ready to attack the world. I feel on top of the world. I'm pouring into people. So, and you're gonna be that positive citizen out there, helping other people out too, because you just made that lifestyle change and you're feeling pretty good about what you're doing. So, win.
Okay, so now we're at your why. And this is the most crucial part of your fitness and weight loss journey.
It's the glue.
You need to figure out your why. And it can't be some stinking superficial why like, I need to lose weight. Or the doctor told me I need to lose weight. Or my pants don't fit anymore.
Dig deep.
Dig deep. This needs to be something like, man, my husband hasn't touched me in like 6 months. I want him to, want to touch me again. I want to feel confident so that way I'm putting on some sexier clothes and making him want me again. I see you looking at me. Or, you just had kids. Maybe you are thinking to yourself, God, I can't even keep up with my kids right now. Imagine when they get older. I'm gonna be even slower. They're gonna be even faster. I'm gonna be not able to teach them how to bike ride, not able to teach them jogging, not even able to throw a baseball around with them because I get so winded so easily. Whatever the case may be, you need to make sure that it's really going to drive you so that way when life gets tough and it throws you curveballs and your boss wants you to stay late and your workout time is in the evenings or traffic comes up, it's gonna drive you to make sure that you get there and you get your workout in because this is for you. And why you're getting started is gonna drive you to get those final results that are gonna last. If you make it superficial, I can almost promise you that you're not gonna last very long.
All right, now that we got that all figured out for the fitness, we get to do it all again for the nutrition. All right, we're at the who. Right back at the top. So when you're doing this with nutrition, we need to figure out who's gonna be doing the meal prep, who's gonna be doing the grocery shopping. Are you gonna split jobs? Are you gonna order stuff in? Are you gonna have someone else do it? Whatever you need to do, you just have to decide like, hey, you know what? Who's gonna be responsible for this? And at the end of the day, it all comes back to you getting it done. This is your journey.
All right, the what? So here you're gonna need to decide what type of diet plan or meal plan you're gonna follow. You wanna make sure that it stands the test of time. So meaning it's gonna be one that you can do and sustain for the course of your life. So you don't wanna make it too restrictive, something that you can't follow or can't do on a daily basis and be consistent with it. A lot of times people jump both feet into not only fitness, but also to the meal planning portion, and they don't think through the fact, oh man, I'm on a 500 calorie diet. I can't make this for the long haul, or, oh man, I signed up for keto. I can't really do keto. I love carbs. So you just want to make sure that whichever diet or meal plan you choose to follow, it's one that you're going to be able to also sustain. So think through that when you make your choice.
Where is all the magic gonna happen? Grocery shopping. Talking about grocery shopping, people. So anyways, pick a place that you're gonna like to go to, whether it's gonna be like Sam's, BJ's, Whole Foods, Costco, Harris Teeter, wherever it is, your local grocery store. But just make sure that if you go somewhere consistently, you're gonna start to know your little kind of route in the grocery store. It's gonna be in and out, 15 minutes. Doesn't need to be all day. Everything, is very time efficient. So all these things that we're trying to get you to think through, it's at the end is to make everything faster and easier. So that way it's just, you thought about it once and it's done and now it's just attack. So, pick your grocery store, map it out. That way you have it all, we're gonna give you the grocery shopping lists. So, but anyways, have it mapped out. And then also if you do want to do online ordering, so that way you don't even have to go into the grocery store. And
That's what we do.
Yeah, this is awesome. So anyways, especially if you got little kids, you don't want to go in the store, they're running around grabbing everything, throwing in the cart, but we won't go there either. So, but you know, online ordering is great, but obviously if you choose a certain grocery store, you want to make sure that they do have that online ordering. So that way when you show up, they actually have your groceries ready for you. So, but anyways, if that's important to you, check that out as well. So where, and then get the map in there and go for it. Attack that grocery store.
All right, and now we're to the when. So when are you gonna do your grocery shopping and your meal prepping and your cooking and all that good stuff? We personally strategically decide when we're gonna go each and every week. You need to choose this for you and how it best fits your lifestyle. So for example, we typically go midday when we know the kids are at day camp or school during the week. But we also have that flexibility because we typically work in the mornings, really early in the morning or late at night. And if we don't make it there during the week, we go first thing Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. We are there waiting for the doors to open because we know that we don't have to fight the crowds. We don't have to fight the traffic, the crowds, the lines at the checkout. And like you know, we also scan and go. Like we know our route, we do it, we're in and out in 30 minutes. We don't fool around. If the kids are acting up, we throw them in the cart and that's it. And we take another cart for our groceries.
When they turn 16, it'll be funny though.
Yeah, it'll look kind of weird. I do agree with you. We'll have to think that through later. But anyways, he's got anyways and I've got anyways. Okay, so you just need to decide when you're gonna go and do your grocery shopping. The meal prepping and cooking is the same way. We've got meal prepping down to a science. Once you get the routines down and you keep following our channel, we're gonna give you meal prepping hacks and stuff like that too to make it a lot simpler. But just know each and every time you do it, you're gonna get quicker. We're gonna give you tips and tricks. And the cooking. So you guys are gonna work it out so that way you become really fast and efficient at getting the job done. And before you know it, you're gonna be doing your grocery shopping, your meal prepping, and your cooking all in less than just a couple hours each and every week like we do.
All right, it's the why, the end. We can do this. A lot of times people think that the why for nutrition should be the same as the why for your fitness, but it shouldn't be. If you really want to get great results, they should be a little bit different. Because sometimes your why will get you there for fitness and it won't make you do it at home for the nutrition portion of it. You know, we work with a lot of clients and at the end of the day, when they get done with a meal plan, they're like, man, they get lax because they don't have the accountability when they come to the fitness portion of it, like to the gym. They're home, they're cooking, it's a different why. So dig down deep. Also, find that good why you want to change what you're eating. Do you want to feel better? Do you want to sleep better? Do you want to teach your children how to eat better? You know, so get that big, deep why of why you want to change your nutrition. And that way you have two good nuggets to keep you so accountable that you're going to have that success.
All right, guys, you guys are moving right along with us. We've already covered fitness. We've covered nutrition. Now it's the last pillar towards your success, which is accountability. So for the accountability, we like to use the SMART acronym because really at the end of the day, in order to know where you're going, you need to know where you're at. And then this way, if you're measuring on a timely basis, you can actually make tweaks to improve your results each and every week. So the SMART acronym, if you're not familiar with it, the S stands for specific, M, measurable, A, achievable or attainable, R, results driven, and T, time-based. So in order to do this, we really need to think through what kind of measurement means the most to you, okay? We're gonna go into that in another video talking about the difference between body fat and weight. But for you, you need to decide what's most important. Do you want the number on the scale to be what you're measuring each and every week? Or do you want it to be your body fat? because depending upon your answer to this is really gonna determine the type of scale that you need to measure. Okay, guys? So SMART acronym is what you're gonna use to make sure that you're staying accountable towards reaching your goals.
We've already done the homework for you. So one of the scales that we recommend is the Renfrew scale. And the reason we do this is because at our facility, we actually have an in-body. It's a medical grade device. So this actually goes into depth about your body fat, skeletal muscle mass, water weight, all that stuff. The Renfrew scale actually is really good. And the best thing is it's a whopping $30. So what it does is it syncs up with a mobile app. You can have multiple profiles, but it gives you a lot of baselines. So that way you got good measurable goals you're shooting for. Oh yeah, great news. All you have to do, there's a link below to the Renfrew scale, and Amazon will get it out at your door in one day.
Renpho.
Yes.
RENPHO, yo. All right, you guys. So we made it. We've gone over the 3 pillars, the 5 W's for both fitness and nutrition, and we've talked about your SMART goals for accountability.
You're almost there. The goodie's almost it's at the end. You gotta get it.
Super exciting. So what you need to do now is find out where you're at today and then choose a goal that's attainable for how long you want to work towards it, okay? So for instance, what I mean by that is Karen. We'll take Karen for instance. We just had a client come to us and she's about 70 years old, so we said about a year for her to hit a goal of 100 pounds, okay? So I'm excited to tell you that she actually hit 108 pounds in 8 months.
Woo!
Which normally takes us about 7 to 9 months to get a person to 100 pounds. But the most important thing is when we were working with Karen, we knew her goal was 100 pounds. We estimated about a year to get there. And so we worked backwards, meaning we took 52 weeks and we divided 100 by 52. And then we actually got 1.9 pounds. So when you do that, you're like, oh my God, 2 pounds? I only have to lose 2 pounds every single week? I can do that. That's awesome. But when you're looking at 100 pounds, it's self-defeating. It's totally overwhelming, and it makes it really hard for you to focus on your short-term goals. Okay, guys? So when you have short-term goals, it allows not only you, but those around you to celebrate with you when you hit those. And it keeps you super, super fired up towards continued success. So make sure you find out where you're at today and choose a goal that's attainable on when you're going to reach those goals.
So now you know the recipe, the strategy for successful results. And all you have to do is do these things to maintain it.
And guess what? The best part, we've actually done all the prep work for you. So we've created a guide, and if you click the link below in the description of this video, you can grab the guide. And it makes it nice, short, sweet, and simple for you to follow the steps right along and get all the organization and prep work done.
If this stuff excites you and you are super pumped up and ready to just attack the world and you know you're gonna get those long-lasting results, we have a community of people that are just like you. So click the link below, join the community, get the latest stuff out as we launch it, and that way you have those long-lasting results.
If you like this video, make sure you let us know by liking it below. And make sure that to subscribe and share this with friends that you know may be struggling also with their own personal weight loss journey. And if you have any comments whatsoever, let us know your favorite trick or tip that we shared with you today, or even give us some feedback on maybe some content ideas that you'd like to hear us go over with you.
We're here for you.
We are definitely here for you. So whatever way we can support you, just let us know and share it in the comments below.